tell my spiritual people, I'm not talking about religion, I'm talking about spirituality. You can feel your spirit within you without being in cahoots with a religion. Because spirituality is like the core of who we are. But not everybody is on this path of their spirituality, and that's okay. You choose your life. But I'm speaking to my spiritual people. Whether you are full-blown in, or whether you are just the spark and just noticing, like, yes, there's something deeper within me and I want to know more about it. I bring this up because an embodiment of who you are, unlearning parts of you, this whole process can be hard. And I think people sometimes think that they want that easy fix. They want that easy magic pill. They want the definite, like, here are the steps in what order to take them, and then things are going to provide you with peace and abundance and, wealth and success and all of this freedom. But in the embodiment of you brings all of that out. So the embodiment of who you are brings out the abundance, the successfulness, the wealth, the peace, the freedom, all of that. But embodiment and the process of embodying isn't always rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes it can be. And sometimes you are high vibin and you're like, okay, this is what I'm working on. I see it. I'm not attached to it. I love the process. This is all great. And then there's other times when you want to run away from it, because we still have these reoccurring thought patterns in our head that tell us limiting beliefs about ourselves and about the process and about our journey. And I bring this up because yesterday I was feeling isolated. I was feeling introverted. And I naturally viewed myself as a natural introvert. But recently I started noticing I am an extrovert. I'm both. But I was putting myself in one category of being more of an introvert, and when I was being extrovert, almost creating drama around it by saying I'm shy, I'm nervous, all of this stuff, to confirm that I am an introvert. Does that make sense? So in my introvert and extrovert process and embodying who I am, which is both of them, okay? But I didn't know this. Yesterday, I noticed that I was more introverted. And most of the time, I'm really okay with that. Except yesterday, there popped in some thoughts of, this is really uncomfortable. This is really uncomfortable to sit with myself right now. I want to scroll. I want something to do. I want to be busy. But yet I felt this need to just sit with myself. And sometimes I have to put my phone in a different room so I do not feel tempted to scroll, because that happens. And as I was feeling this uncomfortableness to be by myself, I realized the uncomfortable comes with seeing what comes up in these moments. And what was coming up yesterday was the need to do something. That my worth is based on what I produce. But yet Spirit was telling me, no, Cheryl, your worth is not based on what you do. Your worth is who you are. Who you are. That is worthy of itself. And so sitting here embodying that was really uncomfortable at first. The sitting with myself in silence, even though I was wanting to be distracted, there was also this pull that was drawing me closer to get to know more about myself, more about the stories I continue to tell myself, and notice if these stories are relevant and true and I want to keep these stories, or can I allow myself to let these stories go and not hold on to them? Meaning, my production is not who I am, which is really uncomfortable. This is a really big thing, a really big aspect of myself that I am looking at. But it's uncomfortable first. It's uncomfortable. And it went by really quick. So time is irrelevant for your own growth and healing. I would say that as you continue on this journey of consciousness and being aware of yourself, your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, everything, that things become easier as you are in alignment to process them. And so this went through very quickly, but I just felt really called to share this experience with you because embodiment sounds so glamorous.
Mom.
Hold on, I'm going to pause. The word embodiment has this like sexy, fancy dress up type of feel. But again, is that ego addressing that in what you want it to look like? So if it doesn't look like that, you feel like you're doing your embodiment wrong? Because like I said, embodiment sometimes is very easy, cloud nine. But then there's other times when it's very uncomfortable. But stick with the process. Stick with the process. And notice. Thank you.
I'm going to sit right here, Mom.
Thank you, yes. Notice, are you allowing yourself to be uncomfortable? Are you allowing yourself to bring up things that are ready for your awareness? Are you ready to look at them in a non-judgmental way so that you can either let them go or embody it more deeply? Whew. This was big. This is big for me. Knowing that as I chose to be more of an introvert yesterday, because of how I was feeling, my emotions, my energy was just kind of wanting to be by myself. I also recognized that that was really uncomfortable for me. And my whole thought process went out right now. I hope that this resonates with something or makes some sense, or if it doesn't, message me. Let's talk about it. If you have any questions, like let's talk about it. It's well worth the journey to go through those tough times or those uncomfortable times, because I have found more awareness about myself. So when I do choose to isolate myself next time, I don't have to have those thoughts of needing to be productive for my worth and for my growth and to ease out of that comfortable feeling. Here's the other thing that I want to tell you and talk about is our connection with spirit and guidance and all of that. Yesterday, I was also feeling very what I thought was I was feeling disconnected in my isolation, in my introvertedness. I was feeling like I was disconnecting myself from my higher self and from spirit. But then, after I went through a series of noticing these old patterns of needing to be productive and being worthy of my productive levels, I then noticed all these triple digit numbers. And that's a way of spirit guiding us and talking to us. So then that just confirmed to me right there that I'm not disconnected at all. That I very much am connected, as you are too. So if you ever feel disconnected, you're not. It's just part of ego telling you that you are, making it more to draw you away from your true essence and the soul of who you are. That's ego's. The ego wants to keep you separate. You're not separate. So I just found that was really interesting, and I hope that this brings some clarity to your life, answers some questions, brings some new awarenesses. Again, if you have any questions or you want to talk about this deeper, message me. Let's do that. Let's grow. Let's evolve. Let's change. Let's transform. Because you're doing it anyways, so you might as well be conscious about it and really enhance everything in your life. Okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.